Hello everyone, Champion Andrew here, back with another Pokemon Go video. Today is the first full day of the Stardust event, and I'm going to do this video a little bit differently than the other ones. In today's video, I'm going to give you guys tips and tricks so that you can maximize your Stardust gain during this event. We've got 7 days left, including today, so let's go over what you can do to maximize your Stardust gain. First and most important thing you can do is set a goal for yourself. Now, goals are imperative because let's say you go out, you grind for maybe an hour a day, but then once the event's done, you're like, oh, I wish I had done more. Setting a goal for yourself will actually encourage you to go harder on an event, and you'll yield better results. Second most important thing, after getting all that Stardust, you want to keep it, or at least most of it, because you want to be able to power something up if you need to, or if you want to. For example, let's say you traded for a Shadow Ball Mewtwo. It's level 20. You can use it as is, but let's say you want to max it out. If you don't have the Stardust to do that, well, you're tough out of luck, unfortunately. So it's imperative to set a benchmark for yourself, or a bare minimum amount of Stardust you want to have in your account. For me right now, that is 2.5 million. My goal for this event is to get to 5 million. So I've got about 2.5 million to go, which shouldn't be too difficult. Now let's go into what you need to maximize the Stardust gain for this event. Obviously, you're going to need your star pieces. That's 1.5 times the Stardust for anything you do. Second thing you're going to need is either a Pokeball Plus, Pokemon Go Plus, or a Gacha. Now, while these are great for catching Pokemon really quick, they don't necessarily have a really good catch-flea ratio. I think it's like a 60-40% catch-to-flea ratio for all of them. So you're much better off only using these when you're doing other things, like say battling in raids, battling Team Go Rocket Grunts. While you're battling them, you can still have a chance at catching Pokemon. The next thing you need is incense. Now, if you're in a town or city like I am, I'm in the center of Suffield right now, there's plenty of Pokestops I can lure up. That only gets you so much. So by putting on an incense, you lure even more Pokemon, thus giving you even greater Stardust gains. So let's go over what you can do to get Stardust. Now, there's a lot of things you can do, from catching Pokemon to hatching eggs to battling in raids. You can even feed berries to gems, battle Team Go Rocket Grunts. There's a lot of stuff. I've got the list in front of me here, so let's go over it. I'm gonna skip over what you normally get because that's not really important now. What is important is what we're getting for this event. Now, starting with the base form, that's your regular stuff. Pidgey, Caterpie, the lowest of the low evolutions. You will get for this event 300 Stardust per catch, or 375 if it's a weather boost. But with a star piece, you're getting 450 per catch, or 562 with a weather boost. For first evolution, that's things like Kakuna, Metapod, just the second stage of a Pokemon. You're getting 900 Stardust per catch, or if it's weather boosted, 1,125 Stardust. But with a star piece, you're getting 1,350 or 1,687 if it's weather boosted. Now, the second evolution, the final stage, is 1,500 Stardust without a star piece. If it's weather boosted, it's 1,875 Stardust. But with a star piece, you're getting 2,250 no weather boost and 2,812 with the weather boost. That's a lot of Stardust. I came across a Beedrill earlier today. Sadly, it ran for me, but that would have been a nice chunk of Stardust to get with the star piece. Next, we have raids. Now, raids are also multiplied by 3, so you get 3 times the Stardust, which is 3,000 Stardust per raid. If you have a star piece on, that's 4,500. So later today, when Rayquaza raid hour starts, I'm going to have a star piece going for that full hour. I'm going to be getting that 4,500 Stardust per raid. If I can get 10 in, which I'm hoping for, that's 45,000 Stardust right there in just 1 hour. And I'll be having this going. Like I said earlier, I don't really like the catch ratio of this, but hey, I'm doing something else, so while I'm doing that, while I'm doing the raids, I can still be catching Pokemon. Next thing you can do is hatching eggs. Now, you have 2Ks, 5Ks, 7Ks, and 10Ks. Now, for 2-kilometer eggs, you're getting anywhere from 1,200 to 2,400 Stardust per hatch, or if you have a lucky egg on, that's 1,800 per hatch to 3,600 per hatch. For 5K and 7K, you've got 800 to 1,600 per hatch regularly. I said I wasn't going to do that. For the event, you've got 2,400 to 4,800 Stardust per hatch. With a lucky egg, that's 3,600 to 7,200. That's a lot of Stardust, and that's for 1 egg hatch. So if you have 9 eggs going on at the same time, that's a lot of Stardust. Now, 10-kilometer eggs, for this event you're getting anywhere from 48 to 9,600 Stardust per raid, or per hatch. With a star piece, however, you're getting 7,200 to 14,400 Stardust per hatch. That's crazy. Now, let's say you have 9 eggs going. That's like, I think, 80,000 Stardust? Right? Yeah, about 80,000 Stardust. If you're lucky enough and you get the max hatching Stardust for each of those. Now, there are other things you can do, like feeding berries to gyms. For this event, with the star piece, you're getting, well, the rest of this isn't boosted. I'll actually put this graphic up to one side or the other, so you guys can look over it while I'm speaking. So, obviously you're going to want a star piece going at all times when you're doing stuff. So, let's say you're feeding berries to gyms, that's 30 Stardust per berry. You can feed 10 berries to Pokemon, up to 6 Pokemon in a gym, so that's 60 berries times 30. That's about, what? 1,800? No. Well, I'll figure the math out later. Now, opening gifts, you can get up to 450 Stardust per gift. Yeah, and because the gift event is still going on for a few more days, don't remember exactly when it ends, you can open 20 gifts per day, or no, 30 gifts per day. So, let's say you get the maximum amount per gift. That's also a lot of Stardust. If you battle Team Rocket Grunts, you can get 750 Stardust with a star piece on. Battling a leader and a friend, you can get anywhere from 0 to 1,500 Stardust with a star piece. Adventure Sync for 25, so that's if you get Adventure Sync next week. You'll get 750 for 25 kilometers, or 2,250 for 50 kilometers. Now I'm going to be doing a lot of walking, so I'm probably going to be getting that 50 kilometers. Now, research breakthroughs. with a star piece, you can get 3,000 Stardust for that. For his catch of the day, days 1 through 6, you're looking at, with the star piece of course, 900 or more Stardust per the catch. Well, the catch plus, you're getting this, plus whatever Stardust you get for that Pokemon that you just caught. And for the 7-day streak, you're getting whatever Stardust you have for that Pokemon, whether it be a 1-stage, 2-stage, or 3rd stage, plus 4,500 Stardust. So these are all the things you can do to get Stardust for this next week. So let's check how much Stardust I have right now. Those are gifts. I'm in the wrong menu. So I am at 2,556,386 Stardust. That is my starting Stardust for before this grind sesh that I'm going to go on. So let's keep an eye on that and see how much Stardust I can grind. Before we end this video, I wanted to go over one thing I forgot to mention at the start when I was going over like what you need. So if you're just regularly catching Pokemon, there is the quick catch method, which is a lifesaver. It's like kind of like the Go Plus, but you're not actually doing the Go Plus. But basically what you do, you can either take the Pokeball, drag it over, or the berries and drag it over. You really need 2 hands for this, but I can do it with 1 hand, so let me just turn the camera here so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to take my thumb, drag it over, and then try to hit it. And then you press the back button twice. And if I go to my recents, if I did catch it, yep, there he is, the Swablu. So there you have it. That's the quick catch method. I don't know if that's actually a bug or if it's something that Niantic intended for something to be there, but it works. So that's a way to catch Pokemon like rapid fire and not have to worry about much of anything really. So later tonight, gonna continue the grind for Stardust, and I'll see you guys in the next one.